Hi everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through on how to create a cohort retention in Holistics using AQL. Cohort retention allows businesses to understand and improve customer loyalty and long-term user activity. So first off, I have a dataset e-commerce right here, and we will analyze the cohort retention using only two main models, orders and users. The high-level flow would be, first, you define the cohort, in this case, which is the acquisition cohort. Second, you will define the metric for the cohort size. And third, you will define the retention logic. So let's start by defining the acquisition cohort. There are a variety of ways to define the cohort, like the first time users sign up or place their first order. And in this video, I will define my cohort based on the first time a user placed an order. And this can be done easily by creating a dimensions in the users model. To find out the first time they place an order, I can do it by using the dimensionalize, mean, order, create, add, truncate to month, and grade by the user's ID. Let's name this cohort month. So this function is literally telling Holistics to retrieve the earliest month of an order and set the granularity to the user ID. So normally the output of the metric can be dynamically sliced and diced by the dimensions used with it. However, by using the dimensionalize, you are creating a dimension from the metric, which is defined at the granularity of a specific dimension. Next is to define the cohort size. Just create a metric to count the total users. Create a metric, just count user ID. Let's call this users total. And then you got the cohort size, which is the total users in this acquisition cohort. Just simple as that. And then the retention part. The retention is basically for the users in this cohort. How many of them come back and buy more stuff in the following months? So first, I will create the months since acquisitions by just simply create a new dimension in the order model. Dimensions in the order model. And I will use the function getDiff to get the month difference between users.cohort month and the orders created at. I will get result, and then let's just call it month number. Okay, so the reason you need the function getDiff is because you want to understand for the users in this acquisition cohort month, how many months after that they came back, right? And then you should switch to the pivot table to see a more comprehensive view. And for simplicity, I will only analyze the cohort retention in the year 2023 only. You should truncate that to month for better presentation. So as you can see here, the month number 0 represents the cohort size, which calculates the total number of users who made their first purchase in the acquisition month cohort. And the month number 1, 2, and 3 show how many of the users from this particular cohort continue to make purchases in the following months 1, 2, and 3 respectively. Finally, to get the retention metric, to understand the percentage of the user get back from the first time they made an order. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to get this number divided by this number divided by this number divided by this number, and so on. So the numerator will always be the total users in month number 1, 2, 3, and so on. Denominator will always be the total users in the month number 0, which is the acquisition cohort. So first, I will define the denominator by using the of all function for the users total. Users total here, of all, and I want to of all by all month. So this function is telling Holistic to calculate the user total, but for all the month number. So basically this metric will not be broken down by the month number 0, 1, 2, and 3. And then to calculate the retention, just basically use the user total divided by the metric user total of all the month number. I will need to multiply it by 1.0 to convert this to float. Save and get result. Let's name this cohort retention. So after having a retention, you should format it for better consumption. Go to format, select the cohort retentions, more custom format, change to percentage, convert to percentage, click apply, get result. And there you go, you got the percentage. After that, you might want to apply the conditional formatting to it. So let me choose conditional formatting, cohort retention, change to scale, and let's just say that I want to move it from 20% to 40%. Click apply, and yes, your cohort retention is nicely done. Thank you so much for watching.